Hello! Happy Sunday. I'm not gonna lie, I totally thought today was Monday for whatever reason, because time is weird. And so my brain was like, Monday, these things are the things that are happening after my stream today. And I was like, wait, yesterday was Saturday. So there was definitely a sort of like disconnect time-wise for my brain. But yes, so yesterday was the launch party for Abigail's new book, The Dark Castle. So you should check that out if you are interested. I have put the link to one of the versions in my description, and the link to her channel is also in the description. In case you have not heard about it and want to learn a little bit more about it, you should check out her channel. And yes, so today is Sunday. I have to keep reminding myself, no, it's not Monday yet. It's Sunday. But I am very, very excited because the temperature is actually reasonable today. And the first day of fall is on Tuesday. So I'm really, really hoping that with the changing of the seasons, maybe some things in the world will get a little bit better. I hope. But yes, so what are y'all working on today? I would like to work on my corrections, but I also have this itch to write by hand today. I'm not really sure why, but I've got this itch to write by hand, so I figured that since I have not done it yet, today would be a good day to work on planning out my little short story, my flash fiction for Orla's audiobook anthology, because I still have not done that. So per my usual dawdling self, I need to work on that. So that, I think, is what I'm going to be doing, is doing a little bit of planning and then drafting on paper today for the 5-minute themed flash fiction for Orla's audiobook playlist thing. So Lizzie says, I will finish my book today. Hooray! That's exciting. I'm so happy because you've been working on it for a while. Lizzie says, I have to edit chapter 40, then write chapter 41 and the epilogue, and you will be done. Ooh, so close. Netta says, oh my goodness, Lizzie, that's incredible. Good luck. Yes, exactly. Misha is here. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. And yes, congrats to Lizzie. And Lizzie says, thank you. I haven't written anything this session yet. Probably because the session hadn't started yet. And that's what the write-in is for. Yes, exactly. Yes, you should I probably should write. You just added your project to the Nano website and you're updating your word count from the past month, day by day. I should probably do that with the projects that I have in there, but I just haven't done it. So yeah, Netta says that's going to be a lot of work. Exactly. Kat is here. Hello. And if you did not know, Kat is streaming to Twitch for Writing Sprints. So if you have a Twitch account and you are interested in having some writing sprints over there as well as on YouTube, you should definitely check her out. Which Kat do you have? You should have. If I do not, let's check. Let's check. Dun, dun, dun. Kat now has a wrench. Congratulations. So you can put the link for your Twitch channel in the chat. I was going to say in the description, but you can't do that. So Lizzie says, yes, you're going to stop before August because you didn't track your words in Excel for August and you'll have to do math. There you go. Math stinks. Yes. I'm going to be writing in I do not know what. I have to decide whether or not I want the 5-minute theme to apply to the Cinderella story that I've been rewriting, or retold fairy tale words, or if I want it to be for my main project, Project Gray. My initial thought like initially when I heard 5 minutes, was an army of alien penguins coming to take over the world, and it only taking 5 minutes because they're so adorable. But somehow that doesn't quite fit with the other things that I'm writing, so I don't know. Sid is here. Hello. Hello, hello. You're pulling double duty because I think you're still over in Amber's stream. Lizzie says, finally updated the word count on Nano, can write again. Yay! And that's what Netta says exactly. Devin is here. Hello. And Lizzie says, Devin, you have a scene coming up in your story. Nice. Everybody's greeting Devin. And Devin says, give me some good lines to Lizzie. The only thing that seems consistently different is my headache, playing with the knobs of pain, irritation, and worst of all, momentary relief. And somehow I can't manage to be grateful for it. That sounds like a massive migraine. And that is a good quote, yes. Lizzie says, your dad almost beat me with a baseball bat is the best quote you have for today. Well, and now I want to know why, so yeah. The protagonist was invited to the love interest house before sunrise. Ooh, never a good thing. But the alarm went off. Yep. And his dad thought she was breaking in. That would be reason enough, yeah. Sarah Keefe is here. Hello, hello. And if you have not heard, Sarah also has a book out, a new book out, and you can find Widow's Weeds on Amazon and I think on Sarah's website as well. So Jenna is here. Hello, lovelies. Hello. Oh, thank you. It is one of my more fall-colored tops. So I was like, bring in the fall. So thank you. Appreciate it. Charlie is here. Hey, hey. Love the earrings. Yes, they are. I got them from Etsy, and they have little dragons as well as a drop. Let's see if I can do the beauty guru thing. There we go. Kind of, sort of. Maybe. And you are doing some outlining work today. You have half an outline for the first draft of your third mystery, and you like to get that finished before October. Yes. I like that. I like the plan. Megan is here. Hello. And I hope that you don't have to run off to work today because it's Sunday, not Monday. You're welcome. And there is Kat's channel. Yay. And Cachet is here. Hello. Welcome. I think you are also pulling double duty over on Ambler's stream. But welcome. I'm glad I got to do a little bit of work with y'all this morning. So kind of got my brain set. So CB says hi. And Lauren says hi. And Cachet wants to know how Kat is. Alice is here. Hello. Welcome, Alice, with the huge, huge word counts as the normal part of your day. So, second loving look. Yay. I'm glad. I broke out a couple of my more fall themes, and I already started wearing some of my cardigans, and I was like, I've missed my cardigans. So Mary is here. Hello. Nicole is here. Hello. Yay, Megan's day off. So you can write all day long if you want. CB says writing an adventures one-shot. Ooh, fun. Lee Holderfield is here. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right. I think I will go ahead and set up a Google timer. So because the other timers seem to be glitching for me a whole lot, I'm not sure why. So we're just going to go with the Google timer for today, which means that we can do really funky numbers today. So I'm going to start us off with a normal 15-minute sprint. And then for all of the other sprints, we can take funky numbers because it's much easier to do funky numbers with the Google timer. So there's that. So I hope you are ready. I hope you have something to hydrate with. I hope you have saved your document recently if you have not already done so recently. And we are going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All righty, that was the first 15-minute sprint. How did we do? I want to finish the sentence, so I'm going to do that real quick. There we go. So I'm using like one of the giant notebooks. So I got a page and a couple of lines written. I decided to go with Cinderella for now, so I will write sort of like the rough draft of the 5-minute themed flash fiction with Cinderella, and then if I get an idea for my main project for a 5-minute little flash, then I will write that as well, and then I will decide between them which one is better. So yeah, so that is what I'm doing. I've already started the same thing that I annoy myself with, in that I'm editing as I go. Sort of like I write a chunk and then I'm like, oh wait, this is like too much too much description at the same chunk, and I need to like break this up and move the action along and all that kind of stuff. So my mental editor is present, in other words. So, but not too bad. So pretty good for a first 15-minute sprint. But don't forget to wiggle your fingers and all that kind of stuff if you are handwriting or typing, because that all puts some pressure on your joints and all that kind of stuff. So let's see. Lizzie, I decided on your pen name. Yay! You changed it back to Libby. You're keeping it as Libby. You are done searching for nicknames for your own name. And that is fair. That is very fair. You wish you had fall in Florida. You only have summer and spring. Yeah. But on the other hand, December in Florida is really nice because, unless you love winter, but if you just take, a sweatshirt and you go out and do whatever you want. It's kind of nice. So, yes. Petra is here. Hello. Going to finish lunch and join in on the next sprint. Excellent. You will be fueled and ready to go. Kat says, yes, it's 2 p.m. Probably should have started before now. I think this was in reference to the comment of starting to get your stuff together for the day. But it's the weekend. Don't be too hard on yourself. It's the weekend. Learn Torology. Erin is here. Hello. And tomorrow night, Erin, my friend Learn Torology, whose website is in the description, has a class on timing and sort of how tarot, astrology, timing, how everything sort of works together. And there's lots of correlations between things, and it's just in time for the first day of fall on Tuesday. So that will be her Monday night class. And so if you're interested in it, you should go check out her website. Lauren is working on book 2 of Hunted on your tablet. It's better than no device, you guess, but your computer is still broken. Oh no! I hope your computer is fixed soon, because that is no fun. Alley Cat says, hello. Hello. Bella is here. Hi. Welcome. The official Mr. P is here. Hey, y'all. Welcome. Get Mad with Cad the Lad joined. Only 35 seconds left. Thanks, YouTube. Hey, at least they didn't wait to tell you until the stream was over, because that has happened before. And Cache says, Cass. Megan got 220 words. Very nice. Netta says, I'm at 746 words. Lol, I don't know your actual count for the sprint, though. And it's okay if you just want to keep track of your collective number for the day. That is fine as well. Yay, all the hellos. You wrote an incredible 0 words because you joined it with just over a minute and didn't think it was worth trying to write anything. Well, hopefully just getting here was started your brain turning and thinking over what you want to write for the next sprint. So it's fine. Learn Tarology. Erin got 480 words. Nice. Mary started brainstorming a new idea. Ooh, yay. I had one of those earlier this week, and I had to like type it out. So that was one of the things that I did this. It was nice to have a story dream every once in a while. So that happened. I haven't had one of those in a while. So I Get Mad with Cad the Lad wrote 10 words in those 35 seconds. Nice. Sarah Keith reviewed the first half of this outline and went in search of your copy of Save the Cat. There you go. There you go. Yes, not bad at all if you can get a couple words in seconds. Oh, and Stuart, your entire family is getting tested for the virus that shall not be named today, and it sucks. Oh, I hope everybody is just like making sure you don't have it or didn't have it. I hope your family is feeling okay. My mom just got tested yesterday, and because one of the local clinics had just opened up and like, we're available. If you come, we have like 5-minute appointments for you to get the test. So she went to go get tested because she may have to go down to visit grandparents soon. So she wants to know for sure whether she has it or not. So, or had it. So that will kind of give us a little bit more of a clue as to like the rest of the family, you know. But in general, that stinks. I'm sorry. I hope everybody is okay. And I hope that whatever the test result is, it gives you comfort. Or at least knowledge. Jenna says, couldn't decide on which story you wanted to work with, so you're applying to role-play games instead. Ooh, I like that kind of dawdling. Lizzie finished the edits for chapter 40. Woohoo! Nice. Charlie installed a schedule or calendar bot onto your Discord to keep track of sprint streams. Ooh. And then set up the Book of Ashes to write it onto the site. Can't talk today, apparently. I tried making cold brew coffee. And so I had a cup yesterday that was diluted 1-to-1 with ice and creamer. And then I had a cup this morning that was diluted 2-to-1. I think I actually felt better yesterday as to like amount of caffeine, but then again, I was not on camera and actually like speaking to people, so I don't know how bad the difference was. We'll see. But yeah. So Get Mad with Cad the Lad says, oh dang, realized I didn't greet you as usual. Hi babes, how is everyone? Exactly. So hello. We are doing awesome in Charlie's world, which is great. Lee says you wrote 32 words and did your chores. Ooh, nice. You want to come do mine? Megan says, oh no, in Stuart, I hope all goes well. Yes, exactly. Yes, hope everybody in Stuart's family is doing okay. Exactly. Yay! Yes, it'll be, ooh, we're creating a Wheel of the Year together. Ooh, that sounds fun. I can't wait. Mm-hmm. CB says 417. Ooh, Tony, are you going to stand there and let him say that about Pepper? Said Rodney. Hell no. Jarvis, you know what I want to hear. The opening chords of your favorite song, AC/DC, Back in Black, rang out. Interesting. Alec is playing video games again. Yeah, well, it's the weekend. You do what you want. Cap is in trouble. Oh, no. And Stuart says, thanks, y'all. Paid time off for sick leave is the best blessing of all, to be honest. Yeah, that is definitely a wonderful thing. So you are excited to sprint today. Excellent. Yay. AC/DC. Yes. Hope everyone is okay. Your mom also got tested the other day. Yep. Fingers crossed for Mrs. Dawdling, for Mama Dawdling. Yes. Came back negative, thank goodness. Oh, good. Good. You researched what Tony Stark's favorite song is, and that's what it is. I wonder if Tony Stark and Robert Downey Jr. have the same favorite songs or not. Who knows? Yes, exactly. I forgot to set a 5-minute timer for our chatness. So I need suggestions for funky times for our second sprint. Up to y'all whether or not you want to do something like 21 or you want to do 27, whatever, or, just give me a funky time and we will work with them to have some fun in the next sprint. Would also like to note AC/DC is a musical group, not a song. Yes, I knew that. Yes. Anyone else burning a candle, drinking warm coffee, and wrapped up in comfy clothes? Just you? No, it's not just you. I went and I got fuzzy slippers from Walmart because I don't have fuzzy slippers anymore because my old ones were worn out. So I got new fuzzy slippers and they're amazing. So no, it's not just you. Sitting in bed, all comfortable. Better days are here. Hey, welcome. Can totally see them liking the same kind of music. Yeah, exactly. So you're in comfy clothes, which is the best way to do it. So Get Mad with Cad's Lad votes 2319. Aaron votes 1837. Low-key 2020. Megan goes, no, 2020, 2121. 30 minutes, 2905. And Lizzie says, Devin, that's your cue. 2345. I think I remember somebody mentioning that the 2319 was a reference to Monsters, Inc. I think. And Stuart is in your favorite hoodie with headphones and a blanket, best feeling in the world. 2345. That's the second time I've seen that one, so I think I like that one. Yes. Let's go ahead and do a 2345. We're going to share the screen because that way you can see the timer that we now have to make miniature to reset it. And what did we say? 2345. All right. Are we all set up? I think we are. Cool. All right, make sure you save your document and make sure you have something to hydrate with, whether that is water, coffee. Apparently, I do not need more cold brew, or tea, or whatever it is that you need to drink, but make sure you have something to drink. And we are getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, that was the end of that sprint. How did you do? I finished another page and almost 60% of the next. So doing pretty good. Sort of tossing through some ideas for this. It is, at the moment, excessively wordy, especially for a flash piece that is, about 1,000 words. So that's going to have to be edited down for sure. But that's okay, because there's a lot of the sort of descriptive chunks that are definitely going to be editable. That's, yes, easy to edit. So that feels like I'm making progress. Feels like I'm getting to kind of like a story point that I had already written in a previous sort of exercise. So I'm hoping that that sort of like informs the ending of the way that I want this section to go. But yeah, but now I'm like doubting. Now I'm like, so should I maybe just go back to that extra, the other part that I wrote, and like rewrite and edit that for this story? But then it wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't be like a complete like beginning, middle, end section. So now I'm self-doubt and all that kind of stuff. So, but I feel like I'm sort of slowly getting my brain to process things the way that I like it to be, sort of like rearranging things mentally, like doubting myself and questioning the events and the order of events and whatnot, or sort of how I rearrange mentally things. So that's part of my process, I guess. Even though that sounds odd to be like self-doubt is the way to go. No, not in that sort of context, but in the context of writing, sort of like questioning whether or not the flow would be better if it was rearranged in a certain pattern or whatnot. That kind of is better for me and sort of gives me an exercise in perspective also. So that way it's not sort of like the typical story. So yeah. So how did y'all do? I saw that we were having a conversation about coffee in general. So yeah, there was that, and Writative came in, and Alexis came in, and Devin says, I reached 250 subs. Yay! That's nice. There are now 250 dawdlers. I don't know. Like other people that want to either sprint or dawdle with me. So that's nice. Yay! Cold brew and iced coffee are brewed stronger than hot coffee so the flavor comes through. Yeah. Being a fan of knowing when Tony Stark's birthday is. I don't keep dates like that in my brain, but yeah, there were several people like when I grew up, like a lot of the people around me, they were like, oh, my favorite singer's birthday is this, or my favorite baseball player's stats are this, and their birthday is this, and their kid's birthday is this, and I'm like, how and why do you know these things? So that's not necessarily like my purview. I can't keep details like that in my brain. It would be kind of fun to do so, but my brain does not work that way. So yes. Let's see. You have been writing 2 chapters a day since 9/11. Nice. Very nice. That is excellent work, Lizzie. Lee got 595 words. Ooh, nice. Congrats. Thank you. I appreciate it. That is fun news. I will definitely, I can't see I've got the chat popped out and I've got the StreamYard open, so I can't see the number on YouTube itself, but thank you. So Charlie says 898 words. Ooh, nice. That is a lot of words too. The 29th of May is when Tony Stark's birthday is. Gotcha. And Get Mad with Cat the Lad was venting about how disgusting iced coffee and cold brew are in your own mind. And that's perfectly fair, because there are people who think that both coffee and tea is just like grass water, which it technically kind of is, although coffee is like bean water rather than like grass water or leaf water. But yeah, technically true. So yeah. So 144 words for Megan. Nice. Okay, and that's why you were suggesting the 29. Why 90 came through, I don't know. 2905. Lizzie got 407 words. There's no only about that. That is nice. That is a nice chunk of words. Isabella, hello, welcome. You did a lot of research. Ooh, what are you researching? I love a good research rabbit hole. I really do. They're so fun. Netta says you're at 1,112 words total for the day. Nice. Very nice. Writative says to Lizzie, 2 chapters a day is a ton, even short chapters. Yes. Agreed. Bella got 682 words and finished a chapter. Yay! Get Mad with Cat the Lad. Also, for anyone trying to convince you otherwise, no, iced coffee and cold brew are gross and always will be to you. And that's fine. You don't have to drink it. You can drink something else. As long as you are hydrating, it's fine. Petra got 271 words. Nice. Alley Cat got 164. Excellent. Excellent. CB got 434. You heard Pepper's words, but it was echoey, as though she was far away from me. I had slipped into a memory. And CB seconds the idea that coffee is gross and makes you sick. People's tastes are different. You know, like I can't drink black coffee. I just can't. So yeah. But I also don't like all teas. Oh, and there's a lovely giant stink bug on my window. At least it's on the outside. Yes. You can't wait to go back to 1 chapter a day. Is it too much for you? Then you should take a break. Erin did dishes and vacuuming. Ooh. Nice and productive. Yes, you'll always be stirring up trouble elsewhere, but you are back. Yay. Have to go now, Bella. Oh no, thank you for coming. You might be back in time for the last sprint, but if not, have a good day. Yay. You missed your fellow gator, Caner. I do not know this word. What does this word mean? Thank you. I appreciate it. It's nice. I'm glad that everybody wants to work with us. So we are the Twin Tails. Hello. How are we doing? I am doing excellent. I am handwriting for the day. I'm getting some story ideas down, and I apparently just hit 250 on the sub mark, which is awesome. So Lizzie says almost at 2K for the day. Ooh, nice. 2K after that, and you'll have 80K. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Isabella is researching publishing on Amazon because your book is almost done. Yay! Congrats on being almost done. That's exciting. Yes, I have that in my future. I've researched a little bit, but everything was saying do things much more closer to the done date. So yes. Writative says, it feels so good to be missed. I'm not surprised to find you where you've been, crushing it in your absence. Just Eva says, hey, hey. So is this a different account, or have you just changed your name? I'm curious now. But hello. Lizzie says, that sounds like so much fun. Yes. And Lizzie's going to get a snack. Total for the day, 7,029. Milwordy words total, 81,639. That is amazing. The snack isn't a bug. I would hope not. I would hope not. CB says that you're slightly ahead of the curve. Yeah, just slightly. You did fudge the numbers a little bit because you're going to be busy in June. June of next year. Okay, I was like, wait, what month are we in? Just changed your name. Okay, gotcha. And Devin says, awesome, Eva. All right, we need suggestions for time for the third writing sprint. And we're still going to be using the Google timer because it seems to not be glitching, whereas the others have been. So how long do we want to sprint for the third sprint? Just Eva says 22:01. Devin, that's really long, really long. And always the sort of your seconds want to go over to the next minute. Megan votes for the second time, 21:21. CB votes for 29:05. 33:03. I'm kind of liking the 21:21 from Megan's. So I think that's what we will do. All right. Get ready to start your writing engines. Make sure that you are saving your document. Make sure that you are hydrating. And we are getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, that was the end of the third writing sprint. I got a little bit distracted and started doing some analytical math stuff for an idea for a video and for maybe a series of videos. I'm not sure. So I was doing some calculating to see what sort of like the overall cost would be at a normal sort of pace, and then projecting for like the length of time that I'm going to be trying it versus like if it becomes a normal habit, like how much you would spend every year type of thing, or how much, anyway. So I got distracted is essentially the point of that. I got distracted. It might be an eventually useful distraction, but it was still a distraction from the tasks that I had set myself out. So yeah. Anyway, that was kind of the thing. So I did finish I wrote another probably about half page, a little over half page, because I finished that. Was it my fourth page? 1, 2, 3. So I'm on the fourth page. But my writing is tiny and scribbly and, lots of words on a page. So, but I feel like I'm making progress both in the story that I'm drafting by hand and sort of like mental progress for the little note I was just making for myself. So yeah. I don't know. Like now I'm questioning whether or not I want to do the thing, but I'm also like, okay, I'll just tell y'all. Anyway, so I'm looking into the morning pages stuff that I had been hearing about recently, and I didn't know what it was. So I asked Marissa Mohi when she mentioned it, or someone mentioned it in her stream, and it's from The Artist's Way by Julie Cameron, I think. It's all the way over on my bed, and I'm lazy. But anyway, so the idea is that you write 3 pages longhand every morning, like one of the first things that you do before your brain is really awake. And it's not necessarily like completely fiction, but it is whatever stream of consciousness comes to your mind. It could be sort of like your priorities for the day, things that you want to get done, and it sort of helps you process and become more efficient, but it also helps you start thinking past the initial like daily doldrum stuff to get to be more creative. So it's an activity that is supposed to help you become more creative overall in your life, whether or not that's drawing, painting, drafting, writing, whatever it is. It just helps you sort of get to know yourself better. And once you get the sort of like everyday chatter out of your brain, you can begin to be more creative. But in order to do that, even if you were doing like composition sized pages, so say you're doing composition notebook or a small spiral bound notebook that you get for like the back to school sale stuff, 3 pages every single day of every day. That's 21 pages longhand written every week, which is 252 written pages in the 12-week window that she suggests doing, like going through all of these tasks for the Artist's Way, sort of like creativity reset type of thing. So even if you were just using like pen and you wanted to use one side of the page, so not using double-sided, that would mean that you were using over 3 notebooks in the 12-week window. And if you were doing double-sided, you would still be using 1.5 notebooks of like the composition, because those are usually about 80 pages or 80 sheets. And so that's at least 1.5 notebooks every 12 weeks, at least a minimum, if you are just doing 3 pages every morning. And so then if you begin to look at this as sort of like long-term part of the habits of your life, if you were doing this every day for the entire year, so 52 weeks, that would be 1,092 pages that you write in a year in just your morning pages. And so that would be, if you wrote double-sided, close to 7 notebooks, 7 composition notebooks or 7 spiral bounds in a year. So you would need 7 notebooks per year if you wrote double-sided. If you wrote single-sided, you would need 14 notebooks. That starts to kind of add up. Like, I mean, even if you get them at 25 cents or 10 cents a piece, that starts to add up. And it's also like, what do you do with them once you write them? Because a lot of times you want to keep some of the ideas that you had, or you want to look back at them like years from now or whatnot. But that starts to stack up space-wise too. Like that's a lot of unexpected cost for both time-wise, not necessarily time-wise, because you got a plan to do the morning pages, but that's a lot of sort of hidden cost for the morning pages. And so, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, because now that I've done the numbers, I'm like, because I have quite a few spiral bound notebooks. I have quite a few composition notebooks, and I could probably do it for a year or maybe 2, depending on just on the notebooks that I have in my possession already. So it wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing to start with the notebooks that I have. But if it becomes a habit that I love and that I depend on sort of to clear my brain in the mornings, then that sort of cost will add up, both space-wise and potentially monetarily wise, little bit by little bit. And like, I already have no room left and negative space left in my bookcase. So I'm like, do I really want to start another thing where I'm beginning to, so I don't know, like my mind is kind of questioning itself. What do you guys think? Do you guys do morning pages like regularly? And if you do, like, what do you do with the notebooks when you're done? Like, how long do you keep them? What do you do eventually? Do you burn them? Do you shred them? When your morning pages collection of journals, when your journals become full and you no longer look back at the ideas in them, what do you do with them? So like my brain, I'm just going like, I'm now questioning like everything of like, oh, I thought this was a great idea. And then I was like, wait, how many notebooks is this going to take? Like, and then I'm like, where am I going to put them? So I don't know. Because my back to school haul notebooks that I got, my pretty like spiral bound notebooks that I got 5 or 6 of them, like I could just use those, but those have been sitting on the floor next to my bookcase because I don't have anywhere to put them. So like, what do I do with them? Anyway, that's my brain. That's what my brain is doing at the moment. And so, yes. So Writingsprints was saying you turned your video off to save some of your internet data, however you want to pronounce it. You are blind and deaf, just like a teddy bat. And then I said, is teddy bat deaf? I thought as a bat, it would be able to hear. But Writingsprints says his ears are full of fluff. And I think that's so adorable. It's so cute. Lizzie says 1,600 words left until 80K. Hey, you won't be able to finish your book by the time that Chili's takeout arrives. That's okay. You can take a break for Chili's. Totally take a break for Chili's. That's a good idea. CB got 457. We're going to mop the floor with the stinky red socks. Did you mean to say socks or did you mean to say socks? Everyone, yes, Erin, everyone is doing really well for Milwordy, like really well. So I'm still doing the half Milwordy. I am on track. I've not hit the month mark yet for the half Milwordy, but I think about 4,000 ahead. So doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. So Megan says 90. Oh, I should explain. Okay. So I've not hit the monthly goal, word count goal yet, but I am 4,000 ahead of where I should be as of yesterday. So words are difficult. Clarity is necessary. Megan got 97 words and 8 lunch. Yay. Lizzie says 225 during the last 10 minutes, and you hit 10K for the day. Exactly. Ooh, nice. You have a feeling you are going to be doing research all day. You probably are. In fact, where do I have it? Oh, it's like buried. It's like the third from the bottom on the stack. So there is a giant tome that's like that big that Amazon sells about selling books or self-publishing books on Amazon. And I bought it. I've not read it yet because I'm just not there yet. So yeah, but there is a lot to know, sort of a lot of information to go over. But there is a point where sort of like you have to just kind of bite the bullet and start the process. But again, I'm not stopping you from doing research because I know there's a lot of things to consider before you pull the trigger on a lot of things. So In Stewart says, I just finished a small fiction for your friend's birthday present. Oh, just send it to a beta reader before you send it to her tomorrow. And then you got about 100 more words. So pretty successful. Yes, absolutely successful. Lizzie is now at 78,625 words. Ooh. Charlie says, doing stuff in your epic fantasy world, you are translating your world building into human readable text so you can post them online. Fantastic. Also, I can't remember if I told you yesterday, but during Abigail's stream, this little short story, this little teeny tiny story brain idea was born about Princess Tater, excuse me, and Princess Carrot running off to be pirates. So there is now in the author world on worldanvil.com, there is the legend of love between the tubers and the roots. So yes, it was quite fun to do that. But yeah. Megan loves doing morning pages. Okay. Translating into human readable text from what? So essentially like from your notes, from brain power and notes or annotations into story. You've started posting all of your world building to your site and you really want to get back into working on the epic fantasy, which is awesome. Alley Cat is back as well. Yay! Charlie Dorset, that sounds great. You'd love to try an epic fantasy one day. You have one that you want to write, but you know you can't quite do it justice yet. That's okay. You'll get to it when you're ready. Yes, exactly. Just Eva was working on your website, then went to get a drink and got too chatty. You're back now. Excellent. You call it morning words and you haven't been doing it long enough to have an issue with storage. You store them in the attic. The idea of finding some very old journals in your attic sounds awesome. Yeah, for some point. I could, but there's no more space in my room. I have a bit of usable wall space. So yeah, I have the 3 back here. I have another one which is it 4 feet wide? Yes, it's 4 feet wide and 6 feet tall again. And there's books on top of it. There's books, you know, I have too many books. So Megan says, I write your morning pages on lined pages and throw them out as soon as you're done writing them. Ooh, Okay. So no reviewing them, no extra story ideas in them, just like rip it out, be done. So morning pages is this idea that Julia Cameron wrote in the book The Artist's Way, that is an activity to, when you first get up in the morning, or almost first. So like one of the first things you do is sit down and you write 3 pages longhand. So like pen and paper or pencil and paper, and just write stream of consciousness. Whatever comes to mind goes on the paper. It could be your to-do list for the day. It could be priorities. It could be like you had a nightmare. It could be like, oh, my neck is cricking. It could be like, oh, today looks like a fantastic day. My flowers are going to be blooming, blah, blah, blah. Whatever comes to mind, just get it on paper. So yeah, so that's the idea behind it. As a Yankees fan, you meant to say Sox, but it should be Sox. Gotcha. Okay. Morning pages aren't afternoon pages. True. So just Eva says, I don't always just journal for your morning words. Sometimes it's time spent doing your planner. Other days it's updating your journal specific to your gardening or working on a lesson plan for the kid. Yesterday you had 73, 582 for half Milwordy. You might have it wrong though, because sometimes you forget days. Gotcha. You just write out. You just try to write without checking online first and call that effort morning words. Gotcha. At the end of the month, you'll add all your words together to make sure you don't mess up. Gotcha. And there is Abigail's books. Yay! Thank you, Devin. Okay, so Charlie says to Relative, yes, you rage quit the setting earlier this year when your rapid release fell apart and you found another series in the same setting and you want to finish it. The morning pages sound awesome. Up with the bookshelves, go up. Yeah. I mean, I do have space up there, and to be honest, like I usually would put another couple of stacks on there, but I just wanted my background to look pretty, and so now I have my artwork up there, and my friend's artwork, so I kind of just want to leave those up there, and if I put a whole bunch of books, they'll be blocked, so I don't know. Chloe says, hi, my brother's girlfriend's birthday is today and we had to celebrate with everyone. What did you miss? You missed 3 sprints, but we still have time to do more. You don't do morning pages, but sometimes your writing tutor will set us a stream of consciousness writing as homework. Okay. Devin is so sweet supporting others. Yes, absolutely. Make sure his final scene is extra special. Yay! Hope you had fun. Yes. And yeah, and that's the thing is with the morning pages, it's supposed to be flexible to work for whichever type of art that you have, whichever type of creativity work that you have. So yeah. There's Lizzie's blog. Awesome, Devin. Exactly. Yes. All right. And speaking of Devin and Devin's suggestions, the last couple of suggestions that Devin has done can be reversed and actually like reasonable times. So there is, let me go ahead and put it in the chat. The last 2 suggestions that he had reversed could be either 24 minutes and 15 seconds or 32 minutes and 57 seconds. So, oops, that did not come out right. 32:57. So please vote as to which length that you want to sprint for the next sprint. We are going to use one of Devin's suggestions, but reversed. So would you like the 24:15 or the 32:57? And keep in mind that if we do the longer sprint, or if 24 or 25 is still too long for you, please do make sure that you take a break, get up, stretch, walk around, go get you a snack, whatever it is that you need. to keep your brain sort of in gear and working for whatever it is that you need to do. So I see 24, 24, 24, 24. Okay, so they are voting for the shorter of the two. So we will go ahead and do the 24, 15 reversed Devon. He actually suggested essentially it would have been 23:75, but then that moves over into the 24-minute mark. So, but yes. So let me go ahead and set that up for 24 minutes, 15 seconds. Alrighty. So make sure that you have something to hydrate with, and make sure that you have saved your document recently, and stretch whatever it is that you need to do. We are getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Right. That was the end of that sprint. I did pretty good. I did a little bit more than a page. And I went and I got more water, which is always good. Feeling pretty good. I think I'm coming to the end of the plot points that I wanted, which is good. I think maybe I had, I don't know, I might have to rearrange sort of like when the minutes tick down to make it a little bit more even, or I don't know. We'll see. But that's for editing. That's for editing Jules to take care of. But so far, so good. And I know that I generally write a little bit more than 250 words on a page this size, but I can still sort of estimate and then round up a little bit. So I am, at this point, I'm sure well over the 1,000-word mark, but that's okay. That is okay. I just gotta hope I'm not over the 2,000 mark, because then editing will become a lot more problem. Let's see, how did we do? Practice and self-discipline is something you're still grasping to. Yeah, same thing, which is one of the reasons why I started doing the streams, was so that I had a like 2 or 3 block of time, 2 or 3 hour block of time where I had no other distractions from the internet, because my computer won't handle like doing the streaming and the amount of like internet rabbit holes and like squirrel thoughts that I get, as well as the stream. So like I know that I have that solid, nice chunk of time where I can get honestly like the majority of what I do in a day done. So that's one of the sort of ways that I am introducing self-discipline, kind of, in a way. So Petra got 488 for that one. Nice. Very nice. Eva says, I got the gift shop portion of the site again. Ooh, and you're checking budgets to see if you want to keep that as a thing or not. You wrote some words in the description, though, and that definitely counts. Yes, absolutely. CB 211, no team sucks like the Los Angeles Dodgers, said Bruce. You got that right, darn traitors, Pepper hissed. It's been 62 years, Cap growled. Yeah, and it's still a betrayal, Pepper snarled. Interesting. Interesting. Sarah says, I've been trying to convince my computer to play nice with the printer. No dice so far. Oh, no. Yeah, printers are finicky. We bought what we thought was going to be like a super wireless printer. Turns out it still has to be hooked up to a computer in order for the other devices in the house to like print to it. So it's not really wireless. Alley Cat says 170 words. Nice. Very nice. CB says, oh my God, Sarah, I just had an idea. I'm glad to hear that. And hopefully it has something to do with what Eva said, is what I'm gathering. No, with Sarah. Sorry. Read the name wrong mentally. Charlie created the header graphic for all the pages in Book of Ashes. It is a generic image with a seal of the internal Padishah on it, but you like it. Interesting. Laura Dreams Big. Oh, I like your username. That's nice. You just got here. How much longer are we going? I usually go till 5 p.m. Because I start at 2 on Sundays. I do 1 to 3 on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and 2 to 5 on Sundays. So we will have another good-sized sprint with the time that we have left. And then I do have links for other streams that start at 7. So there's like a 2-hour window where I couldn't necessarily find any streams between 5 and 7, but I do have links for lots of streams for about 4 or 5 streams that start at 7. So Eva says, you say generic, I say simplistic. Sounds cool. CB, the 2 robotic arms Tony has. Dumb E and Dumb and You. Dummy and Dumb You have a huge fight. That is cute. That is cute. Flour everywhere. Oh no. Oh no. That is a cute idea though. I like it. Okay. So, like I said, we do have time for one more good sized sprint. It is 4:28. So we can definitely do, let's do a 22. Let's do a 22. Why not? And then we will say our goodbyes, and I will plug in the links that I have for the other streams, words. There we go. Reset. Nope. Do. All right. So we're going to do 22, 22, just because we can. And oh, thank you, Devin. I knew that I was missing at least somebody. So thank you, Devin, for putting that in the chat. All right, so make sure that you have saved your document recently and then you have something to hydrate with, and we are getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! right. That was the end of that sprint. And how did you do? How did you do for that sprint, and how did you do for the whole stream? Where was I? I got a little over a page written that sprint as well. So that means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish pages. And I started counting because I only had like a minute and a half or so. But yeah, so I finished the plot points for this little story that would be the 5-minute flash fiction for the anthology. So yeah, and then I started counting, and I had over 600 words on, over 600? No, sorry, brain. So I had 650 word marks. So I had over 300 words on the first page. So yeah, so my pages are about a little bit more like 300 words per page. So I have some editing to do to cut this down and make it a little bit stronger, but that's okay. That is okay. Lizzie says, I already ate all of your chilies. Takeout food, you gobbled your kids' mac and cheese. Nice. Laura Dreams Big got 126 words on the outline for your work in progress. Nice. Very nice. Outlines can be very hard. I tend to start with an idea and start outlining it like a proper outline, and then I just get involved in the idea and I just start drafting. So my outlines are not very good. CB got 262 words. Very nice. Isabella started food, took out the trash, and watched a YouTube video. Nice and productive. CB, all right. What's really going on, Pepper? I asked once Bruce and Tony were safely at the door. It's Tony's 40th birthday tomorrow. I'm throwing him a small surprise party. Be here tomorrow at 6. Ooh, surprise party. Megan ended up napping unintentionally. It's your day off. Do what you want. Nap intentionally or unintentionally, your choice. Lizzie got 421. Nice. Charlie posted one article and started writing about the nature of power in the underworld. Ooh, 2,104 words for the stream. Very nice. Very nice. Sarah Keefe rearranged some scenes in the first act of this outline. You also convinced your technology to cooperate. Yay! For now. It's take the happy for now. You don't always have to have the happily ever after. You can take the happy for now. Charlie, and you did a picture. Very nice. Very nice. And Stuart totally got lost watching music videos. There are some fun ones, aren't there? But you wrote something today, and that's always great. Yes. If you don't mind, tell us whose music videos you were watching. Those are always fun to find out what other people are listening to. So Laura Dreams Big says, I had a full outline for this already, but then you noticed the end wasn't good. Maybe it just wasn't as strong as you'd hoped for. So now you have to do more outlining. Outlining seems like it's a never-ending process for me. And I guess my corrections sheet is kind of like an outline. Yeah, in fact, I titled it Project Gray Draft 2 Outline Corrections. So I guess I'm kind of doing an outline, I guess, and it's insane. Like, it's already over 11,000 words. It's ridiculous. And I'm only through, I think, like chapter 7 or so. It's bad. Isabella also started laundry. Very nice. Eva wrote some small print for the site. Woo! Yes. Petra got 419 for that one. Excellent. Eva says, you thought you would be done tonight. Now you're thinking you may flake and go outside and play instead. Yes, go play. The dawdling writer gives you permission to go play and dawdle. Always. Chloe says 222 words. Nice. You got the perfect repeating number. CB, the hydraulics arms are going to cause some mischief while making Tony's cake. Okay, that's where the flour came in. Gotcha. Gotcha. Lizzie is writing Devin and Sarah's last scene. Devin says, do I die? No, Devin, you're 10 and healthy and can dodge cars. Devin says, I really do dodge cars. Yes, very nice. Excellent. Okay, so Devin was very, very kind and put in the link to Morgan Hazelwood, who has already started streaming as of half an hour ago and will be going to 6:30 p.m. And this is all Eastern times. So you can hop immediately over to Morgan, and then at 7 p.m. you have a choice of Austin for PM writing sprints, and you also have a choice of Spooks sprints and Supernatural on Kelly Wright's channel, where they talk about spooky stories or true crime and things like that, as well as doing a few sprints. And then at 8 p.m. you can hop over to Sarah's channel for some more sprints. And then at 8:30 on the Bookish Realms channel, it's more of a it's a book review channel, but I love her opinions on stuff. Love them. She and a couple of other booktubers are doing a discussion on Coldest Winter Ever, which I have not read, but I'm interested in hearing what they say about it. So those are your options, or some of your options for today, for more sprints and more fun things on live streams. So I hope that you find some of those useful and fun, because I always try to remember to go and see who is doing sprints after me, and I forget more times than I remember. So I remembered today. I also had to delete about half of my links because I thought it was Monday, and so I was putting Monday links in. So there you go. So Inster was listening to the live versions of Hobo Johnson. He's indescribable to watch, even through a screen. Interesting. I will have to look into this person, this Hobo Johnson. I have not heard of them. All right, well, it is now 5 o'clock, so thank you for joining me for these sprints today. And my name is Jules. I'm the Dawdling Writer, and I am here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern, and Sundays on 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern to do some sprints with a little bit of chatting in between, because otherwise I tend to not write. So if you are in the same boat, you can come join me, get some work done, do something productive, whether it's cleaning your room, your closet, reading, whatever it is you want to do. Do come and join me occasionally, and we will have some fun and maybe write some words. So thank you for joining me, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.